Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hejin Lee, and I want to compare the S&P to the Bitcoin chart. During the first Bitcoin halving, if we mark that onto the S&P 500 index chart, we see that there was a very strong uptrend in progress, very risk-on scenario with capital inflows driving the market up. If we then turn to the halving number 2 for Bitcoin back in July of 2016, again we saw a very nice uptrend in the S&P with capital inflows. The trend is very noticeable, very bullish. Halving 1, halving 2 supported Bitcoin with very bullish trend, as well as new money coming into the market. We have the third halving coming on May 12th. Trend is on the downside. What could that mean? How could that be translated into? In many ways, but likely not bullish. Now let's look at Bitcoin. This was adapted from a video and chart presented by Team Underground on YouTube, a very young and astute chartist. On halving 1, similar to what we saw on Bitcoin, there was a clear and distinct rising trend on, here's the significance, rising volume. This is spot volume. Does not include any CME derivatives or perps, perpetual contracts. And this bullishness clearly, trend-wise, supported the mooning of Bitcoin. Let's look at halving number 2. Again, a very noticeable uptrend, bullish uptrend on a rising volume, which supported capital inflow, new money coming into the market to give an exponential mooning in price. Let's look at halving number 3, May 12th or somewhere in that range, plus or minus a few hours now, let's say. We have a clear downtrend in progress. And this downtrend is very different from what we have seen in the prior two halvings, where the trend was on an upward direction. We have also a strong correlation with Bitcoin and what's happening in the S&P 500. And this correlation is not an accident. It is a reflection of sentiment. Many who hold S&P 500 apparently also holds Bitcoin. That is why the uniformity of sentiment is quite apparent. It almost becomes all the same market, where could be the potentials, patterns, Elliott wave counts, cycles that could project the probable direction from here. That is provided on hedging.com, where every day actionable analysis is presented. Have a great day.